My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Hearthstone Tavern Brawl. Brought to you a day late and $1 short, courtesy of an incredible amount of work that I had to get done yesterday. But it's over now, so now I can focus on the Tavern Brawl. Clockwork card dealer, Tinkertown Gnomes are testing their prototype card bot, Optometron. The card you draw on turn 1 will be a 1-cost card, if you have one. On turn 2, a 2-cost card, ... Okay, well let's actually go back out into the main collection so that I can easily change between classes. Because I have to think, what class curves the best? Right? What class curves the best? Because you only need to have one 1-drop in your deck, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, a 4-drop, etc. Now there are a few things that I do know about this going into it, and that's that ramp doesn't work. So you can't have, you can't wild growth and then you'll start drawing 3-drops, right? It's not equal to the amount of mana crystals you have, it's equal to the amount of turns you are in the game. So double wild growth would allow you to play Astral Communion. Double wild growth would allow you to play some stuff, that'd be cool. So I'm just basically looking through a class and I'm like, do you have a strong drop on every single turn? So turn 1, Living Roots. Turn 2... I mean, what's the super strong druid card on turn 2? Turn 3... like, you can see where I'm going with this. Where is your super strong card? Turn 4... I mean, Savage Combatant, probably turn 5, Druid of the Claw. Turn 6, Mecha Bear Cat. Turn 7, Malorn. Turn 8, turn 9. It's not that good. Okay, how does Hunter fare? Well, Hunter, it seems, would fare pretty well, but not a Rush Hunter, because the Rush Hunter, like... Is this my Rush Hunter? Yeah, it is. Your highest cost minion, it costs 3. I only have this so that I could do quests, I swear. I don't ladder with that deck. I ladder with this deck, which is arguably more scummy, because it got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legendaries in it. And a shed load of epics and stuff like that. I don't know. Something about it feels a little scummy to play. But anyway, let's go back to what we're going to be doing here. So, Hunter, if you're curving out, you're going almost certainly Web Spinner into Glaive Zuka into... I want to say Eaglehorn Bow, but probably not. Probably something like Animal Companion. Into... Yeah, where are you going to start going from there? You've got 2 beasts on the board. You've got your Web Spinner and your Animal Companion. Both of those need to live for you to get your Houndmaster to trigger, which is your best 4. Or at least the best 4 that I have unlocked. And then 5, and then Ball of Spiders. Unfortunately, nowhere near as good as Savannah Highmane, and then Gladiator Longbow. You can guarantee all of those draws. That's kind of cool. So you've got like a mid-range-ish Hunter. Guarantee your Mana Worm turn 1 to follow up with a Unstable Portal or Frostbolt or Flame Cannon or whatever the hell you want. And then you can curve into any secret you desire. Or Flame Waker. No, you can't go Flame Waker because you're not going to be casting multiple things in a turn. So you're not going to be doing Flame Waker. Fireball. Ooh, yeah, you kind of start fizzling out near the end here as Mage. So you could get a secret out, turn 1. Turn 2, Shielded Mini. It's always Shielded Mini, right? Shielded Mini. Turn 3, Coghammer or Muster for Battle, or Seal of Champions, because you'd be buffing a Shielded Mini, so that's a 5/2 Divine Shield. Then a True Silver Champion, or a Blessing of Kings, or a Murloc Knight. No, but Murloc Knight is really a 6-drop, so you don't want to draw it on curve. 5-drop. I mean, if you've got only the Muster for Battle in your deck, you might want the Quartermaster as your 5-drop. There's no 6, so you'd have to go with neutral 6. No really good 7, so you'd have to go with neutral 7. Neutral 7 is Dr. Boom. It's always going to be Dr. Boom in every one of these decks, and then Tyrion Forgery. Okay. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. What do we got here? Northshire, Divine Spirit. Northshire, Divine Spirit, Velen's Chosen. But you'd have to keep like an Inner Fire in your opening hand because that's cost 1. It doesn't look like this curves particularly well, especially because it gets to 6 and then it goes immediately to... Huh. Now, Rogue curves pretty damn well. So, the mulligan is unaffected by all of this. So you get 4 cards offered to you, and then you mulligan them, and you get 4 cards offered to you, and then you top deck. It's only the top decks that are affected. So if you get a backstab in your opening hand, you got some pretty chill shit going on. You probably end up drawing into either a Deadly Poison or a Buccaneer, so you can get a better weapon by turn 2 or 3, depending. See, Sap you want later game, but it's an earlier game card. Burgle's kind of cool. Burgle's kind of cool, especially because... Oh, no, wait. Random class cards from your opponent's hand. Okay, Thought Steal is the cool one because you can take whatever they're using for their strategy and use it against them. You're only ever going to be playing, like, one thing per turn, so Edwin Van Cleef is horrid. In fact, all combo mechanics are horrid. Oh, that kind of hurts. Shadowpan Rider included, yeah. That makes that a lot worse. Okay. Got an axe or a totem golem. The problem is Overload is going to prevent you from doing your next one. So Overload and combo are pretty weak mechanics in this one. Guarantee your curve. Guarantee your curve. So it only affects top decks. What about when you force draws? When you force a draw, do you get something on curve? Is Handlock possibly a good idea? I mean, I have not all of the good cards to make a Handlock deck. Well, think about it. You can make like a super aggressive deck. Flame Imp, Wrathguard, Imp Gang Boss, Implosion. It doesn't look bad. Bane of Doom or Doomguard on turn 5 coming out. Dread Infernal. You could go with kind of just like a big old fucking demon deck. I don't think that's bad. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. All of your 1-drops as Warrior you don't want to play when you get them on turn 1. You can guarantee your Fiery War Axe, which is pretty good. And then what are you going to play on turn 3? You don't want to override it with a weapon. You've got Bash, I guess. You've got Frothing Berserker. You can guarantee the Death's Bite draw. That's pretty important. On turn 5, there's not really much you want to do. You've got the Brawl, but you don't really want Brawl. Shield Maiden you can drop so you can use Gorehowl for a bunch of value. Then you've got Gromash. And then if you only had big minions in the rest of their deck, drawing Varian Rin would be kind of crazy. And then let's just take a quick look at... I mean, what are we, 8 minutes in and I haven't even decided a class? Yeah, I'm such a good player. Look at this shit. I'm so decisive. Alright. I think the first thing I want to try... Ooh, hang on, not in here. Let's go out to the Tavern Brawl. I think the first thing I want to try is Warlock. Because if you can guarantee that hard curve, oh baby, you're going places. Double Flame Imp is your opening. I don't want to draw the Dark Bomb on turn 2. So I think I have to take Wrathguard instead. I only want one of each. Because I guarantee my curve. Okay, I only want one of each. Then I take that, then I take that. Okay, so I've got my Implosion on that turn, which means that I have to skip the Void Caller, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter if I'm discarding cards as long as I can guarantee my top deck. So I can take a Doomguard. And then Siphon Soul if I want to deal with something on the board. Do I want to deal with something on the board, or do I want to Dread Infernal? I don't really get a benefit out of Dread Infernal unless the Imp Gang boss is alive. Okay. Fine, I'll go with that. No, I can't take Fearsome Doomguard. Okay, so what is my slot missing? Yeah, it's Dr. Boom. Has to be Dr. Boom. And then, what is the best 8-drop that I could get? Kel'Thuzad? Ragnaros? Sneeds? I like Sneeds. I think at this point, I just need the rest of my deck to be big. So I'm going to take all of them. Ren's Blackhand, if you're holding a dragon, destroy a legendary minion. If everyone's going to be playing like a legendary heavy deck, And I'm going to be putting a lot of my higher end dragons in, like Chromagus and stuff. I mean, I can Chromagus tap. That's really good. Alexstrasza, Nefarian, Ysera. To deal with early game minions just in case. I feel like my opponent might beat me down, especially off the back of the fact that I've got Flame Imp Wrathguard. So I'll put these in. They'll be drawn on turn 20, right? Which means that they have to just be randomly top decked. That's fine by me. And then Frost Giant, Double Sea Giant. I don't want to put Major Domo Executus in my deck. Double that in my deck. That looks like about it. I do want definitely Dr. Boom on turn 7. So I think I might remove Rend. Because the rest of these have like a pretty standard average kind of thing. But Dr. Boom has to be my turn 7. Siphon Soul being my only turn 6 is a little weird. I'll put in Sylvanas and Can and Emperor Thaurissan. Okay, all of those look pretty good. Wonder if weapons are going to be a primary strategy here. I don't really want to put anything else on the slot where I've got the Doomguard. Oh shit, but I've got Faceless Manip. Faceless Manip is going to be so good. Especially in the later game. So I've got a 50-50 for a Doomguard or a Faceless Manip. So that means that I want to get another Doomguard in my deck. So that I'm more likely to get the Doomguard. Also take a Bane of Doom. Fuck it. Why not? And then turn 6, it's not as important to just draw the Siphon Soul, so I'll take a Dread Infernal. Okay. Cool. This is... Hopefully, I understand how this is going on, and I'm just going to be able to curve powerful minion, removal, removal, powerful minion, etc. for the rest of the game. But the thing is, this brawl came out over a day and a half ago now. So there's definitely already an in-place optimal strategy for this. So there's definitely people who are like, oh, I can run this combo deck, or oh, I can do this, I can do this. So I don't really know how I'm going to deal with those people. Malfurion Stormrage is a druid.
I must protect the one.
Okay.
Your soul shall be mine.
I don't really want to hold any of those in my opening hand. Kinda didn't want to hold that one either, but it's fine. Oh look, it's a Flame Imp, isn't it? Boom. Got a Wrathguard next as well. So what is a Druid gonna do if it's not gonna ramp? Target dummy. Opening hand. Target dummy? Interesting. Living Roots. You're running out your hand very quickly. Why do I feel very threatened right now? Target dummy, target dummy. Power of what? Oh, it's a buff deck. You can clear my board. Question is, will you? Or are you gonna go face? So on turn 3, you would draw your Savage Roar. On turn 6, you would draw your... you'd still need to wait until turn 9 to combo me for the 14 damage. I'm thinking of Force of Nature Savage Roar combo. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Kind of a half measure right there. And I've got Implosion as my only thing next turn, which is really good for me, depending on what my opponent drops, but... Imp Master. Okay, so it's a full buff deck. So there's definitely Savage Roar in that deck, like, certainly. I shoot that first, because if I only get 2, I have to attack it. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so I wouldn't be super surprised if my opponent has a swipe in their deck. But swipe just equalizes the board at this point. They have to swipe the... Ooh, a 5 cost. Interesting.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Oh, okay. That's excellent for me, because I've got... Oh, wait. I've only got a 50% chance for the Doom Guard. Fuck. Okay, so my opponent's got this kind of nice flood strat. I don't know what they're... Like, I know what they're doing, right? They're trying to build a board and then Power of the Wild it and Roth... Well, not Roth it, but Savage Roar it, go to my face. Just build things that have a wide board. And it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. It's just I don't know where that's really going to pay off for you. If at all. Luckily, I hit turn 7 just before my opponent does, so I'm gonna get my boom down. And then he can get his boom. But my boom first. Okay, and then your boom? That's not a boom! You got a storm. Oh, of course you've got Storming Champion for this deck. Makes total sense. That's unfortunate for me. Attack, attack. It's like a 25% chance for the kill. I don't know if that's enough. Hogger needs to die. But so does the Storming Champion. I don't really have an option for making either of those happen, so I'm just gonna go Shredder, and I'm gonna have to roll the die on the Hogger. So that means you kill you kill you, and then that hits that. Missed the target. Oh, but it would have killed it if it did hit, so that's nice to see. 75% of the different damages that it could have dealt, so 2, 3, and 4. Oh, wow. That's real good. But that doesn't trigger! It doesn't trigger! Why doesn't it trigger? Well, that has to die, so I guess I just have to double tap it. I give my opponent too many options if I summon the Sylvanas. So the options that they really have is like Hogger runs until Sylvanas, and then they use anything to deal 1 damage to both of these. Would just be abysmal for me. Okay, that definitely makes it into a deck like this, so I totally understand that. Sea Giant's really good, but it's gonna have to be developed after an 8-drop. So to be like Force Tank Sea Giant, because the Force Tank makes Sea Giant cost 1 less. Okay. I'm starting to see the threat here. Definitely starting to see the threat here. My opponent currently has 11 damage they can just go straight to my face with. If they have a Savage Roar in hand, I lose. So while I've got like the bigger deck right now, and I've got the bigger board and all of that, resummoning Hogger was pretty freaking brutal. I'm just glad to see that I haven't already lost, because it means that my deck isn't entirely abysmal. Entirely. It's still pretty abysmal, but it's not entirely abysmal. Savage Roar? Are you just troll? Oh, no, it's not a Savage Roar. Oh, going for removal as well. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to bash down 2 Knolls before I can get to a single target, and the single target almost certainly has to be the Storming Champion, so I'm in a pretty bad position here. Yeah, I'm dead. Attack. Attack. Like, attack. Kill. That generates another minion. That runs... Yeah, I'm just dead. I'm very dead. Either of these, I'm still dead. Alright, I'll kill that one just because it's annoying. Okay. So what happened in that game that made me lose? It was the play with the thing. What's it called? Ooh, beat down, nice. That's not nice. It was the play with Kel'Thuzad, right? Because basically at that point we were both just playing the biggest thing we drew, biggest thing we drew, biggest thing we drew, right? Again and again and again. And because my opponent played to Kel'Thuzad, they managed to sacrifice something, get it back, trade for something that I had, and still have a bigger board than I could ever deal with. So I summoned a bunch of stuff, but I could never beat through all of the mediocre taunts. Hunter! This is gonna be mid-range Hunter, right?
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine.
I'll actually keep Molten Giant in my opening hand. And Sea Giant, because those have these mana reduction mechanics that might be actually really helpful. Let me just put this programming diagram down here, because it's in my line of sight just by being there, which is too much. So just, if they turn out to be aggressive, I'm going to be able to drop a Sea Giant and a Molten Giant on their ass. I wonder if you were relying on getting the... Lame. Lame. Hopefully they top deck their only secret right now, but there's no way they put a Mad Scientist in their deck if they only have one secret.
I'll show them.
There's no way they put two. Not snipe.
Feel my pain.
Not snipe, not explosive, not bear, not freezing, not misdirect, so it's Snake Trap. That card is Snake Trap. Mm-hmm. That makes this playable, by the way. So if this summoned 4 trying to kill that, I would be able to summon the Sea Giant. But I'm not going to go with that. Houndmaster. Certainly Houndmaster, like, it's not even close. Yeah, it's a Houndmaster. That's actually like the priority target, because currently it's a 2-2, but it's buffing all of these by 1 attack, so it's really a 6-2. That seems an odd attack to make. Why aren't you going face?
Face is the place.
I don't want to go Implosion rather than Doomguard and hold Doomguard for later. Oh, I Implosion this one so that I can attack there. That makes sense. Causes less damage taken on this. So I'm deviating from the path because Doomguard, I actually have things in hand that I really don't want to discard because they're kind of situational. Now I might have to play Doomguard. Survive by 2. The problem with surviving by 2 is that it still dies. So I want this to survive by 3, so I make these attacks. This means that I have an opportunity to play around explosive, which is almost invariably what that is. Yeah, you kill the only one that survives to explosive. This is a weirdly aggressive deck. The fact that they didn't just drop a Savannah High Main last turn is... I don't know if I particularly agree. Oh, they do have a Dr. Boom in their deck at least. Dr. Boom confirmed. So I can kill that and then hope for the 50-50 to kill this, or I can attack the face. Oh, I have to kill this, because the 50-50 prevents that from breaking the Divine Shield of this. Wow. Lame. Kinda wanted to attack the face with that one in order to trigger the, Oh, fuck me. Yeah, okay, now their hero power can just whittle me down, so I need to eventually start going face. Which I guess is just gonna have to be now.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Am I just straight up dead? Yeah, I'm dead. 3. Yep, I'm dead. Oh, damn it. I'm not gonna say that that's a scummy deck, because they definitely had some adherence to the way that the Brawl is working. And they were cheating cards out of their deck with the Mad Scientists and stuff like that, increasing the quality of their draws. So they definitely knew what they were doing, and they had like a kind of good setup. But at the same time, I'm pretty sad about it. Oh. What do I feel like I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing out on heal. I feel like I'm taking a lot of damage in the early game, and then I can't equalize because my opponent just gets a bigger board state than I do.
The light shall bring victory.
Your soul shall be mine.
Those are all things I want to draw into later. Oh, situational cards, thank you very much. Not entirely horrible. Okay, you don't have another dragon in hand. Interesting. So that is a dragon. So you're running Twilight World. So that's Twilight World, that's Wormrest Agent. Yeah, but you don't have a dragon in hand. It's pretty good for me. Oh, fuck. Is this gonna be Velen's Chosen or Dark Cultist? Dark Cultist is strong, but Velen's Chosen could be incredible. Yeah, I'm fucked. I'm so screwed. I'm so far behind. My opponent has a 3-4. I have nothing on board. I generate a Imp Gang Boss. My opponent just keeps healing that and I lose. God damn it. This is the same problem I have with playing against Priests in Arena. I think I need to put more removal in my deck. Because I can't deal... When my opponent develops something, I'm just like, alright, I lose. Four. As if you couldn't just roll a 4 for me. Holy Nova? There's no way you put Holy Nova in your deck. Whew. The fact that you're not getting the cards out of these is pretty fucking crazy for me. Meh, not bad to lose. I mean, these are dying no matter what they attack, so they may as well attack the higher health minion. Sorry, the higher attack minion. Saving life on this. I easily could have traded wrong there. Just because I'm, well, dumb. One of the huge problems we're going to run into is our opponent is going to play their Dr. Boom before we do. So as soon as Dr. 7 comes out, we have trouble. Oh, we got trouble. We got trouble right here in River City, and it starts with T and it rhymes with P, which stands for pool.
I wonder.
The spirits be restless.
Well, it's kind of annoying.
I have no time for games.
See, I'm getting damage in on the face. I have more cards, but my opponent's going to have a mind control in their deck. 100%. How am I going to deal with a mind control? Because that depletes me of a minion and gives them a really big minion. Okay, hit that, hit that.
Let none survive.
Okay, I just need to get to them before they get to turn 10. Currently have 16 damage lying on board. I could use Dread Infernal to make that 17 damage plus whatever these boom bots do.
Let me change your mind.
Why did you put a Cabal Shadow Priest in your deck? I know it's pronounced Cabal. Cabal, sorry. Cable. Trade across, go face. I think I need to just go face.
So many possibilities.
Attack there, attack there. But then the boom bot is so volatile, it could just kill me. Well, it could kill one of my booms, which would be a problem. But I want weaker minions on the board. Okay, that makes sense. Go face. Ooh, only 1 damage is excellent for me. Okay.
Almost out of time.
My opponent can't do anything about Chromagus this turn. 14, 6, plus that gives us... That's pretty bad for me. Okay. That's a really good top deck. So if my opponent mind controls this turn, they can't stop me from killing them. They spend all 10 mana controlling something just to die.
You have best.
Yeah! Well played. Okay. This deck isn't working particularly well. I did get the pack, but I at least want to try one different style of deck. Let's get all this shit out of here. Delete that deck. What was it that I said would curve really well? I guess Paladin or Rogue, was it? But Rogue has the same problem. You have to trade your own health. Let's do that Flood the Board Druid that our opponent was doing. I imagine double Living Roots is in that deck. Double Power of the Wild is probably in that deck. Or is it single Power of the Wild? Why would you put double? Savage Roar is probably in that deck, but you only want to run one because you don't want to draw it. Ooh, Soul of the Forest is probably a really good card in that deck as well. Where's your 5-drop? What is your 5-drop going to be? Starfall? Yeah, I'll put a Starfall in there for removing my opponent's minion. Force of Nature for the game winning. Which means that you're relying on your mulligan to give you a 6-drop you can play. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then we go for things that fill the board, right? Right? This is how I understand that deck was working. Shield Bearer. No, because you got the Living Roots, which is a lot better. Don't want to heal your opponent at all. Doomsayer, Explosive Shield. Echoing Ooze could be kind of... Oh no, but you contest for the 2-drop slot. Can't do it. Where's my 3-drop slot? 3-drop slot. Where are you? There we go. Double Imp Master goes in here, making it more likely than the Savage Roar. I'm just going to try this deck once and then I'll end the game. End the episode, sorry. 3, 4... Kind of want to put Dark Iron Dwarves in, but I also kind of just want to have a wide board by the time my opponent's trying to go and do their stuff, so I can put my Solar Forest down. Enhancer Meccano? Alright, I'm going to put double Enhancer Meccano in. Because your opponent's not going to be running board clear, are they? Okay. I mean, I don't really know what else I want to put in this deck. Fel Reaver seems really good, because your opponent is playing, what, maximum 1 card per turn? Double Mooklas. That's a 7-drop, really. Look, this is going to be a bad deck, but I just want to try it out, so bear with me. Like, this is not going to be good, but it's going to be fun. And... really, isn't that what we're looking for? Fun. I know that's what I'm looking for. Hang on. I've got to take one of these out. Take out Sneeds because I want to guarantee Kel'Thuzad, so I can put in that. Cool. This is kind of like a board flood kind of thing. Flood the board in the early game, buff your minions, and then just keep going face. And keep going face, and keep going face. So if we get Savage Roar in the opening hand, we might actually want to keep it. Just so that we don't have to deal with drawing into it on turn 3 and missing out on it in Master. Oh, hey, there is another Warlock. So I've versed a lot of different classes so far. Living Roots, I'm gonna get on turn 1 anyway. Sea Giant I do want to keep in hand, though. Okay, I've guaranteed my Imp Master at least. I wonder if this Warlock is running Shadow Flame and or Hellfire. That could be problematic. My 2-drops are Power of the Wild, which is unfortunate for me, I guess. Oh shit. I don't think I want to Power of the Wild that. I think I want to Hero Power that and just go face. That's a very aggressive opening. Wonder how aggressive the rest of their deck is. Or if they just want, you know, just like a minion that does damage as their opening. It's possible.
The end is coming!
Ooh. Well, that's really annoying. So they get a naked board to start generating stuff on. Great. And they're gonna have a shitload of minions. I've already lost now. God damn it. Okay, Doomsayer is definitely a good opener here. And not one that I'd considered, unfortunately.
From the void I come.
You sacrificed my... We are not okay right now.
I am not a morning person. The dark is.
Oh. I really wanted Sea Giant out. So my opponent's gonna use that Void Caller eventually to cheat out, like Mal'Ganis or something stupid. Oh well. We got close to having fun, didn't we?
For the wild.
So I needed to kill the imps just in case this does summon Mal'Ganis, because if it does, then the imps are going to get +2/+2 buffed. Unfortunately, that means that I have to thin down my own board, which is kind of sad. I don't really have much opportunity to do anything except attack face right now. Nope. Okay, yeah, sure. Attack with her first. Get the boombot. Attack with her first. No, attack with her first. No, you were totally right on. Attack with her first. Get the boombot. What are you doing? Okay, and then she runs in. Get that boombot. I'm the saddest man.
Minions serve.
Well played. Look how fucked I am. Look at all of this how fucked I am. This is incredible.
I can see.
That worked out pretty well for them. The thing is, that's not even significantly different to my deck. That's not significantly different to the deck I was running at the very start. Look, my decks for this brawl have been absolutely atrociously suboptimal and they haven't performed well. So I'm not really going to link my brawl deck in the description down below as I usually do, because I don't think I had a governing strategy that was really worth adhering to. Oh, nice. Ethereal Arcanist. That's like 100 dust. Right? Golden Ethereal Arcanist? Get the hell out of my fucking collection, son! Yeah, that's 100 dust for me. Boo, yeah. Excellent. Alright, and then... what was the other... Steam Window Sniper, that's fine by me. Alright, disenchant my extra cards, and then go back to the main menu so that I can say that my name has been Rhapsody. I'm sorry that this episode has been a day late. Again, I was just incredibly busy with real life things. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself regardless. There is a playlist in the description down below with all my Hearthstone Arena, Ranked Adventures, and Tavern Brawl past, present, and future, and hopefully, we'll see you next time.